end this with a little segment we call "Get Him the Fuck Out of Here."
Get the hell out of my ring! Hell!
Get him the fuck out of here!
Get him the fuck out of here. The segment where we talk about somebody who we're just done with. And this one might be a little mean, but because he just, I guess, had some kind of family loss or something. But Pat McAfee, this episode of Raw, I don't know what it was, but he was goddamn annoying throughout the whole thing. He's an attention whore. I don't know why. I guess WWE just loves him to death. He might be a really nice guy behind the scenes. I mean, he seems like a nice guy. He seems like a fun-loving guy. But he also seems like one of those guys that, like, you can only be around for, like, maybe an hour or two. And then you got it. You got to fucking beat it. Because it's like, it's so much, like, it's too much. It's like, bro, just enough. A fucking enough of you and talking and your goofy jokes. And that's the thing too, that I guess that's part of it. It's like his fucking casual ironic humor. It's like that Midwest lame humor. And Michael Cole sits there and cackles like it's a fucking Chappelle bit. It's like, it's not that funny. Not that funny. That announced team, Cole and McAfee. I don't know if people consider that a really good announced team, but I think they fucking suck together. They're good when they're good, but when they're bad, they're fucking bad. It's like it's distracting when they're bad, and their acting is horrible. If you want to hear bad acting, listen to when they had the I think it was last week when they delivered the tape. The I forget what is she playing? Abby the Witch, Nikki Cross. She delivered the tape, and they actually had Michael Cole and Pat McAfee do, commentary over it, because usually they're just quiet, and they were like acting like they were scared, and it was cringe. It was horrible. But yeah, those two together are not a good fucking announce team. They're annoying. They're really annoying. But I don't know. That'll be my get the fuck out of here. Pat McAfee. I guess Pat McAfee needs to tone it down a little bit. The thing I like about Pat McAfee, because I'm trying to not be like pure negativity. Got to give some positivity here, or some kind of like bright side to it, is that he at least comes off as like a fan of what he's watching, and he's not supposed to be the straight man. So like that I can appreciate. But there's points where it's like, I don't need you to like fucking like stand up on top of the announce table and do Seth Rollins sing along with him. Like it's too fucking much. And it's like almost at this point, it's like this episode, I don't know, maybe they were being like extra nice to him because he came back. I think he came back last week, but he had some kind of family like death or something like that, but wouldn't wish any of that on anybody, sorry to hear that. But at the same time, it was like too goddamn much. Enough of Pat McAfee on the show. Too much Pat McAfee on Raw. Too much. And his play-by-plays, his John Madden play-by, it's like they're useless, and they're not. I think they're supposed to be funny, but they're not funny. It's like that. Maybe it's like, I don't know what kind of humor would you call that? It's like that. I don't know. It's like mom and pop fucking soccer mom humor or something. Like, hey, I'm gonna do John Madden to Liv Morgan and or it's like SNL humor, like new new modern SNL humor. Yeah. So Pat McAfee, I've had enough of him. If he like when he was off the show, it was like it felt better for some reason. I don't even know who filled in for him, but yeah. I think we need to go back to like a former wrestler. You know, some like a good wrestler that used to be a decent wrestler, like how King was. He was a wrestler that had good talking skills and became a commentator. I don't think we have what Corey Graves, but he never, his career ended before it began really in the WWE. So I mean that counts, but there's a difference when you have somebody who's like sort of respected. And I think that's what Jerry Lawler brought. So they were able to tie that in when they needed to. And it also gave his his word. Like he knew not even really gave his word more levity. It did, but also he knew how to like be a heel. He knew how to be a good heel and piss people off at home. So and that's hard to do, I'll tell you, because he doesn't have a live audience. He's in front of a live audience, but his audience is not actually reacting to him. So to be hated, but to know what's hated, but not right away is a pretty good talent. So yeah, they need somebody like that. Somebody like that. And I don't know if CM Punk